Good morning, everybody. We are in a room of Lincolnalia. Al Hunter, have I said that correctly?
Yeah.
Former social studies teacher and now Abraham Lincoln collector of memorabilia, Lincolnalia. To make a transition from the last segment, you just got back from a trip from Iowa where you bought that, and that is again?
That's the Lincoln Family Bible, one of the Lincoln Family Bibles.
As I look at this room, I want you to explain to me, you go to a Lincoln home where Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, and they sell stuff. Make a distinction for me between souvenir and a relic. And I know you have relics here as well.
A souvenir would be something that was purposely made to sell to tourists.
Marketed for them.
Cups, plates, that sort of thing.
Right.
And there could be thousands of them. Mm-hmm. Relics are something that are special, very limited edition, and has a direct association to Abraham Lincoln.
Show me a couple. I see one there that I really think is cool.
Well, this is an interesting one to me because that's a piece of the scaffold that the conspirators were hung from. And what they did after they were hung, they realized what had happened. The soldiers all went up and chipped off pieces of the gallows to take them home. They knew what had just happened, and this was handed down through the family.
So someone in the family got it. They created it for themselves,
exactly,
not to sell it in a.
And I'm guessing by the size of it, they had a larger piece, and they chipped it up and gave it out to each member of the family.
Well, that's good marketing too. That's right. All right. Show me another cool.
The
one.
things that I'm particularly drawn to are things that weren't necessarily made as relics.
Right.
They were made as mementos. These came from a gentleman who viewed Lincoln's body in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and it was so important to him that he pinned a note to his hat band, to his mourning band that he wore for the entire month, and he also wrote in the margins of that little piece of U.S. currency that this was in my pocket when I viewed Lincoln's body in Philadelphia. That's how important it was to him.
Okay, let me end this by making sure I understand something about the difference between relic and souvenir. A souvenir can still be legitimate. Have you got an example of that?
Yeah, there are things, the earliest ones would be like, somebody kept a piece of Robert Todd Lincoln's bathroom. Somebody kept a piece of brick from the Lincoln House. These are relics that have been made in the last 20 or 30 years. They're renovation relics where they would save them. U.S. government would package them, number them, put provenential letters with them, and sell them to tourists. But they're very limited edition.
They're legit.
But they are legit.
They're totally legit. Okay, so much more to talk about. We're going to look a little bit more at this museum and a couple of surprises that's coming up in just a